Hey guys, what's up? Rainbow Six Siege has recently released Outbreak Mode, and this video will cover a few tips on making the experience, specifically Pandemic Mode, a little bit easier. Picking Doc or Finker is always a good choice if you want to win. Having the ability to revive teammates instantly from a distance makes a huge difference when one or two of your teammates goes down. If you're like me, and you'd rather play like it's Call of Duty, pick a 3-speed 1 armor operator and go nuts. This playstyle is extremely effective. The recruit can be a great choice in Outbreak, and I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a minute. In my opinion, shotguns are probably the best weapon for Pandemic. They take down grunts, breaches, and Rueters like nothing else. Just make sure you're letting your targets get close enough so you're not wasting your shots. Pretty much any weapon is usable though. Whatever you decide to use, make sure you're going for headshots, otherwise you're just wasting bullets. For those that don't know, recruits in Outbreak mode can mod their weapons with attachments. Make sure to utilize your gadgets. Time and time again, I see players in Outbreak not using flashbangs when they should be to save teammates. After every big monster wave, there's pretty much always a resupply for gadgets, health, and ammo. Please don't hesitate to flash or smoke to stop zombies in their tracks while reviving or if you need to pick up more supplies. Now the reason I think recruits can be one of the most useful picks on the field is because of their gadgets. Recruits get the choice of 3 impact grenades or 2 nitro cells. Impact nades are amazing against large waves of grunts. These can make some areas a breeze, though I tend to pick nitro cells. I save them for the apexes for some quick damage. Sierra Paradise and Sierra Veterans wing missions tend to be quite a bit easier than the Nest. But if you do wish to play the Nest, here are some tips on making it a bit easier. The last phase of the Nest tends to be the hardest of the entire mission. There are 3 bomb locations that the game gives you to defend, but the key to making this easier is ignoring 2 out of the 3 charges. For whatever reason, it is not required to have any more than just a single bomb explode, so your whole team stack on 1 bomb, just make sure nothing hits it. This, however, does not make this a walk in the park. You still need to defend. I'm going to cover a few tips on how to take down the large and more difficult zombies like the Smasher, Apex, and Rueter. This will make it a bit easier to get through on Pandemic mode. Since the Smasher is so slow, it's fairly easy to just run away from them. Don't shoot at them until you're ready to kill it. Shooting at it is how we aggro the Smasher, make it speed up and ultimately charge. Once you're ready to deal with the Smasher, place yourself close to something solid and begin shooting at the Smasher in the face. Eventually, it's going to charge at you. Step to the side to avoid it slamming into you. Make sure the Smasher is actually stuck in place, and then perform the takedown maneuver by meleeing the Smasher in the back when it's down. Repeat this step 3 times to defeat the monster. Alternatively, you can shoot the thing in the back over and over and over and over again until it eventually dies. This, however, does take a while. The Apex is fairly simple to defeat, though it constantly spawns enemies that slowly get stronger and stronger over time. This isn't a huge deal unless the Apexes are alive for a really long time. You need to be avoiding the gunk that it flings into your face. It does damage to you over time. Sidestepping while you're fighting this thing will make it easy to avoid. To kill it, just keep shooting the waves as they rush you, and then shooting the Apex as much as you can until it dies. Explosive gadgets are great for taking these things down quickly. If you or your teammates get stuck in a route, release them by damaging the Rueter. It's important to do this as the roots do damage over time and the Rueter will not release you if not damaged. As for killing the Rueter, this is really simple. Flash the Rueter and then simply melee it to take it down. When blind, the Rueters die instantly. Only attempt to melee a Rueter if it's blind though, otherwise they're immune. If you don't have flashbangs, just keep shooting her in the face until she stops teleporting around and dies. Now, this is a pretty simple thing, but it seems like a lot of players don't do it or just don't care about it. I'm not really sure. But you can headshot these breaches so they don't explode on your teammates and cause splash damage. This is important if they're standing next to your teammates when you want the kill. Losing half or more of your health to these things could easily be the reason your team does not finish the Pandemic run. If you don't feel like shooting the breacher at all, just let it run up to you when you see this icon appear. Just backpedal or run away and it'll take care of itself. Some extra tips. Don't let yourself get cornered and never stop moving around. That's if your objective allows it, of course. Sprinting gives you decent ground on a mob of zombies. If you're a 3-speed, this is extremely useful. If you have a mob of zombies chasing you, and you notice a breacher in the pack, take the time to shoot the breacher in the body to take out a large chunk of the pack. I hope I have given you guys some useful information to make your Outbreak Pandemic experience a little bit easier. Good luck getting those charms, thanks for watching, and have fun slaying zombies.